With your CIGTV News Update, I'm Donna Bush. Thanks for joining us. The Ministry of Youth announced and introduced a 2017 to 2019 CARICOM Youth Ambassadors at a press conference on Wednesday. Members of the press attended the briefing held here at our CIGTV studios. Camille Angel and Andrell Harris replaced the outgoing youth ambassadors, James Geary and Takia Smith. Alternates Jessica Moore and Chantel Young were also present. Minister of Youth, Sports and Community Affairs, the Honorable OSBOURNE BODDEN, had this to say at the press briefing.
They will have plenty of opportunity to mobilize young people and be change agents within the community. Their first overseas assignment as new ambassadors will be to travel to Georgetown, Guyana next month for a CARICOM orientation and workshop. We look forward to updates from them about youth issues for which they will have a CARICOM mandate to research locally and report on, and we wish them every success in being a youth ambassador.
Well, during their 2-year tenure, as you just heard Mr. Bodden say, they will be expected to represent the youth of Cayman at a regional level and engage in youth advocacy locally. Both will, of course, participate in events and CARICOM initiatives aimed at heightening youth awareness on issues that affect them locally, regionally, and internationally. This is Cayman's 5th set of youth ambassadors. Well, in 20 years, 70% of electricity generated in the Cayman Islands could come from renewable sources, states a new draft energy policy on which government is seeking public feedback on. The Planning Ministry has launched a 2-week consultation period on the document, which is available from the publications section on their website, which is plahi, that's plahi.gov.ky. The vision outlined by the new document calls for a focus on enhancing and embracing a sustainable lifestyle through responsible and innovative energy supply and consumption. It proposes to achieve this through a number of goals that range from knowledge and education to energy security, sustainability, and the Cayman Islands becoming a center of excellence in renewable energy. Interested persons can take the survey online at surveymonkey.com/R/Cayman Energy Policy. The deadline for feedback is Monday, the 20th of February this year, and the ministry intends to table the final report in a legislative assembly shortly thereafter. For more information, you can contact Leah Watson at gov.ky. That's leah.watson@gov.ky, or give her a call on 244-2412. Well, the Justices of the Peace Association held its annual general meeting last Saturday, where over 50 people attended. Mrs. Carrie Nixon was elected as new president of the Council of the Association, taken over from Mr. Albert Anderson, who served in this capacity from 2014. Mr. Anderson will continue to serve on the council in the role of immediate past president. The vice president is Mr. N. Anthony Scott. Ms. Irma Arch, and Mrs. Georgette Myrie will continue their roles as Secretary and Treasury, respectively. The 4 councillors are Mrs. Jenny Manderson, Mrs. Deborah Humphreys, Mrs. Paulette Connolly Bailey, and Mrs. Christine Wright. A dinner followed the AGM, and the guest speaker was Mr. Hugh Perry of the Lay Magistrates Association of Jamaica, who was invited to speak at the AGM. Well, 9 new prison recruits will officially join Her Majesty's Prison Service soon, this after learning what it takes to be a prison officer during an intense 8-week program. Now, the 7 men and 2 women out-tested and outperformed more than 200 other applicants who signed up at the Joint Law Enforcement Job Fair in September of last year. The 9 new recruits passed the math and English proficiency and fitness tests and the interview process. They're also going through intense drill training as well as lots of classroom work. Prison Director Neil Levis says this group of recruits is eager to assume the difficult and sometimes dangerous work that goes with being a prison officer. Well, if you missed today's news update, you can go to our Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel for the latest. For now, I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining me. Hoping you'll do the same again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.